Hello everyone, how's it going? Today we are going to talk about Bitcoin dominance, an index that can actually help us understand how the crypto market is behaving right now. Before we go down into technical details, you should know that Bitcoin dominance shows the amount of money which is focused into Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin dominance goes up, it means that there is more money floating right into Bitcoin. And if it goes down, it means that money is actually going out of Bitcoin. Now, each scenario could be positive or negative for the rest of the altcoins. For instance, if Bitcoin crashes and dominance goes down, it means that the whole crypto market is crashing as well. But if Bitcoin dominance goes down and Bitcoin itself remains stable or slowly the price goes down, it means that money is coming right into altcoins and we have an alt season. Now, the other way around is for the index to go up. This means that Bitcoin is sucking all the liquidity into itself, either to maintain its price when everything else is crashing, or gathering enough buyers in order to make new all-time highs, something that was happening in the last couple of months in the market. So each scenario requires further analysis, and we need to compare this index with other crypto charts in order to better understand what's been going on in the market. Now, as you can see, we started analyzing this chart since early 2017. And as you can see, we got a lot of patterns forming in the past couple of years on this index. But that's old history, and we don't need to focus on these patterns on this video. We use these patterns in order to get a proper analysis at the end of the timeline of the chart. And you don't need to get into details from here. But what I care about is this accumulation phase happening around here. Now, if you pay attention, for a couple of years, Bitcoin dominance was stuck in this zone. Let's go to lower time frames and understand what's been happening here. Now, if we take a look at the weekly time frame, we can understand that for about 2 years, crypto market did not aim for making new all-time highs, specifically in Bitcoin. And Bitcoin was actually going through an accumulation phase, meaning that a lot of buyers were just waiting for the right time to buy the dip on Bitcoin. And every time that this index went up and down, a lot of trading opportunity raised in the market. But investors were not really happy with their investment bags. But what happened at the end of 2023, a new move started to form on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin started sucking all the liquidity inside itself in order to maintain enough power and momentum to rise to higher levels. This period was the period that actually investing in Bitcoin was more profitable than altcoins because it did not lose its value and started to soar to higher profit target levels. However, at the end of 2024, everything started to change. As you can see, we finally saw a nice rejection on Bitcoin dominance, and that's when we saw a lot of coins actually printing good profit at the end of 2024. However, by the end of 2024, we saw Bitcoin gaining strength and forming this diametric pattern in order to aim for a new all-time high. This is where actually Bitcoin started to reach 120K level. This is exactly where all the money was focused on Bitcoin. But all of this changed at the end of wave G on this diametric pattern. So let's go to lower time frames and understand what happens here. Now on the daily time frame, you can see that this diametric pattern had actually different waves to consider. We got wave A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And this is exactly where most of the traders were tired of market ranging and Bitcoin sucking all the liquidity in itself. And this is exactly where we told our members in our Telegram channel that if you do not give up, market is going to change how it's behaving soon. And with this rejection, money flowed back into altcoins and we saw a mini bull run in a lot of coins. Most of them delivered about 100% profit since this index started its rejection from here. And right now, as you can see, this index has reached a very important support zone that could change the game again. Does it mean that Bitcoin is going to suck all the money from the crypto market like this and we see $200,000 price for Bitcoin? Or does it mean that we are going to go to lower levels and see a real bull run happening in the market? Now, in order to find the answer, we have published a new analysis on our Telegram channel, and I'm going to talk about this with detail here. If you pay attention to this pattern, you can understand that this big move could be part of a simple ABC pattern. That's how we start our analysis. We always take the analysis with a simple perspective, and as time passes and as market reacts to each support and supply level, we update our analysis. So if we start with a simple ABC, you can see that this support zone is where the wave A has finished. Now, it's possible that before going up, we see some games happening, like still some buyers come and push the price and drag this index to lower levels for more profit on altcoins. But either way, this is where we believe this bull run, this bullish momentum of the market will come to an end. Some coins may deliver another 50% of profit with this index going down, and some coins may still remain at the same level. We have to see. But our point is that soon enough, the market is going to shift its perspective towards maintaining Bitcoin's dominance and pushing this index to higher levels. This is where you should actually take profit from most of your buy positions and sell your bags in order to buy again when this index comes to higher levels. This is where we get our second chance to enter the market for some real good profit. If that happens, the amount of profit we can get is about 10% from Bitcoin dominance index getting rejected. This means about 100 to 200% profit in many altcoins, and some of them may even print more profit for us. Now, this is our main idea on Bitcoin dominance, but you have to keep in mind that there's always a chance that the rejection that we expect from here to happen even sooner, because the crypto market has just woken up and we don't know whether market makers are going to push this index to higher levels or just let the market print more profit from right here. What matters to us is that we go step by step with this index. So from the support zone, we expect a reaction. Either it can happen right from here or probably from the lower levels. This is where we will be cautious with our positions and close most of our spot buys and then wait for a reaction. Around here, we will wait for a reaction, and around here, we will wait for a reaction. And based on what we get, we will decide to buy more crypto or not. What we told you right now is the best way to analyze and open and close positions in the market. This index is just one of the indexes that we analyze in our Telegram channel. And if you want to be a successful trader, you have to be well aware of all these indexes and how they affect crypto market. In order to understand these indexes better and get updates on daily basis, don't forget to follow us on Telegram. And if you have any questions, just ask it in the comments or text our admin on the Telegram channel. That's all we have for today, and I hope you enjoyed this analysis and that you're making good profit by trading with proper risk management. Don't forget to follow and subscribe, and I'll see you again on our next analysis. Until then, take care and goodbye.